winning the things, it's always has better memories than anything else.
And of course, your favourite photo from your social media. You can pick one. You can pick that one if you want.
There's definitely not. I'm not picking that one.
Do you pick as your highlight?
Wow, if I have to pick one, even in the charity game, I hope we can play one game.
손흥민이 스카이 스포츠에 출연하여 그동안 업로드한 자신의 SNS 사진들에 대한 이야기를 나누었습니다. 10년 세월이 담겨있는 방대한 사진 속에는 추억이 있고 그리움도 있었으며 마지막으로 인간 손흥민이 있었습니다. 지금 함께 만나보겠습니다.
Sonny, welcome to your social story where we're going to be looking back at some of your best moments from your career using the photos from your Instagram. Firstly, what are your thoughts on the display?
I mean, yeah, it's incredible memories. Obviously, you don't look at it so deeply when you're on Instagram, but I think there's some lovely pictures and lovely memories. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Like it. We got here early to set it all up, so I'm glad you like it. It's been nicely on to playing for your country because you've had some amazing moments playing for your country, captaining your country. We talked about the Qatar World Cup, 100 caps for South Korea, and 2018 Asian Game winner as well. So just a couple of highlights from an amazing international career. If you had to pick one moment for your country, what would be the standout moment, would you say, Sonny?
There's a lot of good memories in the national team. This is the latest my national team, 51 goals for the national team, and obviously 2018 Asian Game winner. I think it was special, really good. So I mean, probably I would say
Edging to that.
Yeah.
I thought you said that.
Yeah, because when you're winning the things, it's always has better memories than anything else.
And of course, welcome to my home. I love this photo because obviously Spurs notoriously going to Seoul, going back home for you for the pre-season tour. Now I've spoken to a lot of your teammates, Sonny. I know that you're a very modest guy, but they describe the pre-season tour as Sonny mania. That it is just, it's
No,
all
it
about
wasn't
yourself.
true. No, it wasn't true.
The fans that I've spoken to so many people that just say your status in your home country is just incredible. Talk to me about that. You're a very modest guy, but is it?
No, I'm
is
just
it
honest.
absolutely crazy when you go home?
Not really. I mean, because back in the day, I mean, they knew Spurs were coming, and I think they were very excited to see all of the star players. So,
Especially you, though. It's fair to say.
obviously, back my home, obviously I get a lot of more supported, which is that I'm very grateful that I don't never feel this is granted, you know. So I always want to give something back to the fans.
I've seen the footage. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it
There's
was.
a lot
It was
of bits
good.
Sonny
It was
mania.
good. Yeah,
Are you
it
the
was
most
good.
famous person from your country? Would you say?
Not really.
No? Sorry, I'm embarrassing you.
No.
But it has led to talk a little bit about away from football. You've got your modelling work with Burberry, Calvin Klein, and looking good in a lot of these photos. Talk to me about this photo.
Yeah, but this is 2016, so
Yeah, still-
back in the day I was young, you know, so I was young and I was want to look some stylish. So
You look good. I noticed they get a bit more serious in the photo. Any more photos like that we might see popping up on your Instagram?
unfortunately not.
No. Okay. And of course, look at some of the people you've met. Lando Norris, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, David Beckham. What was David Beckham like?
It was surprised me, to be fair. I mean, it's kind of similar, but he was so humble, you know, like
Really?
the way he speaks and feeling like inspired, you know, the way he speaks and the way he handled the situation. And it was amazing.
Tell us about some of the people we might not have known that you've met, because obviously you're captain for club and country now. So who would be the sort of biggest celebrity that you've met in your time?
It's
And
tough
do you get
one.
nervous in those moments?
Yeah, sometimes.
You do?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, more nervous than on a pitch, to be
Do
fair.
you?
Yeah.
Do you get more nervous meeting David Beckham than playing?
Yeah,
your
yeah,
country?
because then you have to have a conversation, you know.
Yeah.
But then you don't know which conversation will end off, you know, or start off,
I know
you know.
what you mean.
And you just gotta have concentrate, you know. So I think I'm not good at. Probably I will say Tom is up there.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And of course you met the King recently.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that, yeah.
What an experience.
What was that like?
I never thought I'm gonna meet the King, you know. So yeah, it was great experience, and it was a huge honor.
Yeah, but Tom Holland, #1 celebrity you met.
He's just my friend. You
I
know,
love that.
so,
Are you
yeah.
friends? Close friends?
Yeah, close friends.
And is he going to inspire you for any more celebrations? Any new?
Yeah, let me have a discussion with him, so and
Like
I
that.
hope he can find something.
Let's take it back to Spurs. Some amazing highlights as we've seen. Golden Boot winner, the London Football Awards Player of the Season. A big part of your journey has been the Champions League run. I know that it wasn't the end result that you wanted, but the semi-final, how special was that a game for you? And is that still one of the best games that you've been involved in? Because it was a crazy campaign, that wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was actually crazy moment in my football career. You know, I think probably one of the best moments, the best feeling I ever had. You know, to be fair, we never gave up, and Lucas Moura, magic night, and he just turned up like a superhero and saving us.
Love it. And finally, last one, a bit of a recent throwback, 2015 to 2024. And I've got to say, Sonny, 9 years apart. You don't look a day older, aging like a fine wine. You've got to be happy with that.
To be fair,
what's the secret?
Look younger, to be fair. Nah.
What's the secret? You're looking great.
Working hard, eating well, good sleep, being professional. I think this is the main secret. So, I mean, it's almost 10 years, which is just really grateful to having this opportunity to play in the Premier League. And also, when you're captain in this club and you want to make something special, and this is how I feel, and this is how I want to do. And
I love that. I think it's the perfect note to. Speaking of great ex-former players, this is quite an iconic photo, I think, for Spurs fans. Record-breaking brother. That's when Harry Kane. But you two actually combined for more Premier League goals than any other duo in Premier League history. So, what was the secret behind that incredible relationship that you had with Harry?
I think there is no secret. Harry, one of the greatest players in history in England and also Spurs, and it was huge honor playing with alongside with him, and breaking some record with him. It makes my name even more special, you know. So
I like that.
yeah, it was a huge honor. So but it was just joy, you know.
Yeah.
He knew what I'm gonna do. I knew what he's gonna do, you know. So we just had a just like telepathy. So
yeah. Do you think he's the best striker in the world currently? Straight away, easy for you. Do you miss him? Do you still speak to him? You must miss him.
I still speak to him.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm missing more than any time, I think. But for me, he's the best striker because it's not about scoring goals. You know, scoring goals also very important, but the way he invite the game, you know, like involve the game, you know, like invited the winger playing with him. I think he looked the winger look better, you know. So I mean, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah, nice to know that you still speak to him. It's sad to hear you miss him, but obviously he's doing really well. Speaking of some of the players you've played with, another one, Gareth Bale. Where does he rank in terms of some of the best players that you've played with in your career? Why are you laughing? Is there a story?
Gareth is just funny, to be fair. He's just, you know, before he joined, as you see him, he's such an amazing footballer. You know, like I saw him on the TV. You know, he's scoring so many goals, and he was playing at Madrid, and when he came to Spurs, we had just such a crew, you know, Ben, Gareth, and Joe Rodon, and we were always together.
Oh, the Welsh crew, you mean?
Yeah, the Welsh crew.
Were you in the Welsh crew, were you?
Yeah, a little bit, because I think all my friends is Welsh.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, he was such a childish. I mean,
yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah, he was
in a fun way, though.
Yeah, in a very fun way. So he was bullying Joe sometimes. It was just so funny, you know?
Right.
And Joe accepted, you know, which is, I mean, I also would have accepted because he's such a legend, and he just make me laugh. I mean, fantastic human being.
I can see you laughing when you're remembering that.
Yeah.
Photo that from the World Cup, yourself and Ronaldo both captaining your countries. Would he go down as one of the best players you've played against, Cristiano Ronaldo? What is your relationship like with him?
For me, he's the real my football hero. So
number one for you? Number
one, wow. Yeah. So I mean, to grow up, I want to be like him, watching so many clips of him, and sharing in the pitch with him. It was just unreal, you know. Like it felt like it was like a dream, and
still playing.
Yeah, still playing at 40 years old, and I think his birthday was a couple of weeks ago, so he turned 40. So, but the way he still performed and the way he looked after his body, such a like role model, you know. And
I know what you mean. He's in unbelievable shape, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know, who's the best player that you've ever played against? Maybe it's a defender that you've been up against, but is there one player that you'd look at you've ever faced?
I kind of really felt really hard against playing Kante, because he was actually everywhere. He was actually everywhere.
Covers a lot of ground. Yeah.
Covers a lot of ground, and I mean, you kind of underrate that kind of a performance, you know, because you don't get that much sport headline, you know, like spotlight or whatever we call
doing the work off the ball, you mean?
It
can go unnoticed.
So like people making jobs behind the, like everybody gets a spotlight when the guy is scoring goals, but I mean he was just everywhere. He was so tough play against, you know, when he was at back Chelsea. So.
And finally, Sonny, this is your social story. I ask you to pick your favourite photo from your social media. You can pick one. You can pick that one if you want.
There's definitely not. I'm not picking that one.
Do you pick as your highlight?
Wow, if I have to pick one as a relationship or as a friend, I think this is my probably.
You pick that one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just missing as well, but playing with him, it was just a huge honor, you know. And one day, even in the charity game, I hope we can play one game playing together. It will be just awesome, and it will be just a dream for me. And if I can pick another picture, I would pick this picture.
Yeah, go on.
Because it's my brother's kids, you know.
Oh, lovely.
So it was my 100 games at the stadium in Korea. It was even not my kids, but it was
emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great feeling.
Sonny, absolutely loved that. That was your social story. Absolute pleasure, mate. All the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Top man.